In the WHS 11 News First Alert Storm Team Weather Center here on this July 29th, 2021. It is 7:47 p.m. I want to give you an update on the heat that we have around the area that's going to end soon thanks to a cold front. That cold front will also bring a chance for some thunderstorms a little bit later on tonight. You might be wondering who that is. That is our newest meteorologist, Chelsea Smith. Hello, Chelsea.
Hi, Ben.
We're going to wait for some folks to get on board here. I'm going to share our Facebook Live and our live stream that is also going off to Twitter via Periscope and also to YouTube, to our First Alert Storm Team page. Again, we'll wait for some folks to get on board. Thanks for liking or sharing tonight's Facebook Live, and we'll be ready to go here in just a second. So let me share this off as quickly as I possibly can. And it wasn't the hottest day of the year necessarily. We hit highs in the low 90s, but I think it was the most humid day of the year. We had dew points up around 75 to 80. It's a measure of the water content in the air, and that is like more than tropical. So it was pretty oppressive, excessive out there as far as the humidity, and that still has our heat index values over 100. Still feels like 102 here as we approach 8 p.m. So Facebook's being a little slow for me right now, but I'm about, hopefully, to share this here in just a second. So again, this is Chelsea Smith. If you're just joining us, she's our newest meteorologist. You'll see her primarily on the weekends, but also scattered throughout the week. And where are you from?
I'm originally from the south side of Indianapolis, so Hoosier.
And most recently?
Most recently from Lexington.
From Lexington. At TVQ?
Yes.
The ABC station?
Yes.
And now at the ABC station here in Louisville, Kentucky. All right, share. What's your favorite kind of weather?
Anything active, whether that is severe weather, winter weather, anything that isn't quiet. But if I'm outside and just enjoying it, it has to be nice and sunny.
Nice and sunny. My favorite's summertime. I think a lot of people know that. So I like the heat. I like the humidity. Finding ways to stay cool.
You like this humidity?
I'm not too against it. All right, let's see who's on board here. We get some shout outs out there. Lori Cruz says, hi, Ben and Chelsea. Perry Porter, good evening from Borden, Indiana. Kathy Mattingly says hello to Chelsea. Clara Matthews, good evening. Tamala Ann from Sullivan, Indiana. Lots of thunderstorms and rain there. Beverly Haggis, thanks for watching. Betty Cressup. Beverly Dettenberg from Corden, Daniel Risinger, Darlene Bolin. Are you going to get rain in Bardstown? It looks like it'll be a little bit later on tonight. If you do, it's going to be kind of scattered, the thunderstorm chance tonight, so there will be hit or miss. So it's kind of random chance if you can get some of that rain tonight. I know a lot of you probably want some of that rain for your yard since it's been a little while since we've had a good downpour. We've got Lori Jacobson is going to the lake Monday, and it looks like we have awesome weather.
Beautiful.
For whatever you want to do outside. After today, the heat wave ends. We've got a cooler weather pattern for the extended outlook and below normal temperatures. We'll show you that in the 7-day here in just a second. So Perry Porter, hopefully I answered that question for you. Rusty Brooks, thanks for watching. Rachel Owen, I like that. Chelsea on the weekends with a scattered chance of Chelsea during the week. That's
like
spot
it.
on right there. Beverly Dettenberg, Helen and Bobby Bennett, Deborah Coward, Teresa Woldrich. Hello, Teresa. Hope you're doing good and the whole family. Sherry Wells, Julie Hertz, Renee Gibson from Crestwood, Amanda Todd says let it storm. Rusty Brooks, Sarah Perkins, Mark Nicholson, Beverly Edelin from Louisville. Lisa Brooks says bring on the snow. We're going to pump the brakes on the snow. We typically get our first flakes in like mid-November, so we got a little while. Robin Edwards. Who else do we have here? Lillian Lasley from Litchfield. Kathy Mattingly. Any rain in Grayson County? We'll take a look at FutureCast here and answer a lot of those rain questions in just a second. Larry from Kosovo. Are we going international with our live stream tonight? We're going all throughout the WHS 11 viewing area and perhaps also international. Jim Curtis, we in for severe weather. Severe weather chances look pretty low. And again, we'll dig into that here in just a second as well. Jeanne Shetler, spider plants are dry. We need some rain for the plants in the gardens and the yards. Peggy Kelly and Darlene Bolin, Pam Wood, and Tommy Witt. Will Scottsburg see any storms? All right, let's get to it. Got a lot of weather questions. Again, if you're just joining us, newest storm team meteorologist, Chelsea Smith, right here. She's probably going to go back to monitoring the storms while we track the storms right here as well. We'll go into the double box mode. And for some reason we lost our graphic there. We're going to try to get it back here in just a second. Let me see if I can remember how we did that last time. Let's see here. There we go. It actually worked. Okay. So our feels like temperatures are still in the upper 90s to low 100s. So the immediate impact, if you're going to be out and about, and actually there's a lot of people downtown walking around, is just insta sweat across the area that continues for a little while longer. Here is the Storm Prediction Center. The Storm Prediction Center is a division of the National Weather Service, and their main job is to look for the severe weather chance across the nation. And we have level 1 and 2 across the area with the potential of isolated damaging wind, hail, and heavy rain. It looks like from the parkways north, and especially Interstate 64 north, is the best chance for a shower or thunderstorm that could become severe. And so we're not expecting any widespread severe weather event or anything like that. And let me lock that. There we go. But again, we might get a rogue thunderstorm that gets a little out of control. So we're going to take a look at that here in just a second. The closest severe thunderstorm watch is up to the northeast. That does include Carroll County, and there were quite a few severe thunderstorm warnings earlier today up to the northeast, and those have since, it looks like, faded away for the most part. We're just starting to see some more activity develop to the north of Louisville right now, and we'll zoom into that. And I also want to put on the lightning here. So bear with me. Where's my lightning strikes? There it is. Okay, so there we go. Now we can see that there's quite a bit of lightning in that storm to the west of Bedford and also to the southeast of Indianapolis. Between Cincy and Indy, it's rocking and rolling down Interstate 74. These storms are moving generally southeast at about 30 miles per hour. So if that storm there holds together, it looks like the first to see some of the stormy activity would be around Paoli and perhaps Bedford, Jasper. I'm going to go ahead and push pause on this, and we'll take a look at our lightning count. So we have over 2,000 lightning strikes, but that is mostly with that big complex off to the east. Let's take a look at how many lightning strikes are in this little storm up to the northwest. And hopefully our computer doesn't lock up. This would be the second time, Chelsea.
Yes.
We've got the little thing circulating that the computer is thinking really hard. So I'm waiting for it to hopefully calculate the lightning strikes. It's working too hard with the live stream and the lightning and all the data, it looks like, on the map right now. So it looks like as we head closer to sunset and probably a little bit after that, 9, 10, 11 o'clock is probably going to be our best chance for some showers and thunderstorms. around Metro Louisville. As I mentioned, with our slight risk and marginal risk from the Storm Prediction Center, it overall is not a large threat of severe weather, and the tornado threat very, very low. In fact, there's not many warnings across the entire region at this time, so that's good. Go back into full screen mode, and hopefully we can get our application not to lock up on us, but it's trying hard to. We might have to do another restart. I don't know, Chelsea, what do you think? Should we wait for it to not lock up, or do we do a restart? Kathy says, when the leaves bend backwards, does that mean the rain is coming in? I've never really heard that one.
I've heard when the leaves, like you see like the underside of the maple leaves.
Yeah.
I've heard that before.
The underside of the maple leaves, perhaps. But it's...
But I mean, if they're bending backwards...
I think it just means it's really muggy outside. It's probably what's making it do that. Chase Best is a superintendent at a golf course, and he's saying, it's going to miss me. How dare you? He did a lot of work today and needs some of the rainfall. All right. It's still locked up. I'm going to try to restart. I hope it doesn't ruin our whole live stream here. So I've got the good old thing where it says, do we close the program or do we wait for the program? We should do a vote. Should we wait for the program to respond, or should we close the program? All right, the votes are in. I'm going to close the program. All right. Let me get rid of that too. All right, we're going to cross our fingers and hope that it works better this time. We're waiting for it to open right back up. So we've had, this is our 6th day in the 90s, and we're going to drop to the lower 80s for a lot of the 7-day forecasts. In fact, Saturday, if we have quite a bit of cloud cover around and a couple showers, might be in the 70s pretty much all day. So there might be a little fall-like feel in the air. The humidity is going to be dropping off very nicely. So we got a lot of good stuff on the way. So you can see our application is loading back up. I apologize for the little hiccup here, even though it's not my fault. You gotta love technology. And then this worked last time when I went like, go like this and then like that. Sweet. All right, we're back in business. No more whammies, no more lockups here. Let's get to FutureCast so we can plan ahead a little bit. So this is the new graph model. Let's try this again. There we go. We're going to go full screen mode. And it looks like it's initializing pretty good. So the mathematics and all the observations and inputs into the weather model are producing the output that we see right here, which is some shower and thunderstorm activity to the northwest of Bedford, Indiana, and that's where we do have some. So it looks like that's not doing too bad of a job with the latest update. So that's 8 p.m. We move this forward, and it looks like potentially we could have some rain moving up to the Ohio River by 9:30, 10 p.m., which would probably match up okay because it's moving southeast at around 30 miles per hour. That image right there would suggest that it would be on a weakening trend by that time, which it probably would be since we're losing the daytime heating. You're losing a big ingredient for strong to severe storms, which is the hot air, the unstable air. Thankfully, there's not a whole lot of wind in the atmosphere when you get a little farther south, so that is also a severe weather ingredient that we're taking away. All right, we're moving a little bit forward here. And you can see by midnight, a lot of the severe weather activity is gone. Are we still live? It looks like it's lagging behind.
It's been doing that for a while, but then it catches up.
Then it catches up.
It could just be our internet.
It could be. So we're just kind of looking at our live stream. I'm going to stop it and move it and try again. Maybe we have some internet lag as well. We've got technology working against us a little bit. Thank you, Chase. John Brown asking about Georgetown. I think you guys have a pretty decent chance of rain here in the next couple of hours. This is midnight, and things are beginning to fade away at about that time. So the severe weather threat would come to an end pretty quickly after, I'd say, about 11 o'clock. And again, overall, it looks like a pretty low severe weather threat. And then as we go into tomorrow, we've got some low to mid 80s and a partly sunny sky. And then Saturday, a chance for a few showers. And notice those temperatures are quite a bit cooler. So if we have a couple showers around Saturday, temperatures in the 70s. Again, maybe a little fall-like feel in the air. It's a little more like late September, maybe early October for much of this upcoming weekend. And I know there are a lot of fans of fall weather out there, so maybe that'll make some of you guys happy. Let's head to our muggy map. So this is a look at all the tropical air that is over the top of us. And watch what happens over the next 24 hours. That front doing its job and squishing the humidity off to the south and also putting the heat wave down that way as well. So it's not going to destroy the heat wave, but it does get it away from us. In fact, I want to try to bring up the GFS weather model. Feels like temperatures. I think it's at the very bottom here. I'll find it. And it shows that it's just kind of pushing the heat wave off to the south. So that's our current right now. And then so this is tomorrow. Notice the heat wave continues just to the south. So tomorrow, Nashville, our friends to the south, at 104, and we are in the mid 80s. So we are on the right side of the front. All right, let's look at the forecast here for tonight. Some scattered showers and thunderstorms in the forecast. A few of those could be on the strong side over the next few hours, and then weakening after around 11 p.m. Partly sunny tomorrow, high of 86. And we will look at the 7-day forecast after this graphic passes on by once again. And here is the much cooler 7-day forecast. Keeping in mind our normal high is 89, and this is also typically the hottest part of the year, late July into the first part of August. So 86 tomorrow is a few degrees below normal. 70s to around 80, mostly cloudy, couple showers on Saturday. Not going to be a washout this weekend. I wouldn't cancel any outdoor plans. Sunday, we'll give it a 20% chance of a shower, but mostly dry for our August 1st, a high of 83, and then some lower 80s through the middle of next week, and nighttime temperatures will be cooler. So this is going to be some good camping weather. Might be able to have maybe even a little backyard fire. So hopefully we'll get some rain in quite a few areas tonight to keep things green around here, because we don't have a lot of rain over the next 7 days. And we certainly don't want things to dry out and head towards drought conditions, which can certainly happen in typically our driest months, August, September, and October. So real quick, back to a live look outside. We'll look at radar one more time. It is 90, and it feels like 98 at least still here at 8 p.m. And once again, we are under a slight risk of severe storms from the Storm Prediction Center for most of the area. Marginal risk, which is lower south of the parkways. Overall, not a high threat of severe storms tonight. Severe thunderstorm watch is off to the northeast. And zooming in a little bit closer, we're just kind of keeping an eye on this developing thunderstorm that is currently off to the northwest of Paoli, Patoka Lake, Jasper, and Bedford. Most of the activity has been off to the northeast so far today. And one last look at FUTURECAST. And there you can see some of the scattered showers and thunderstorms, hopefully, again, on a weakening trend. And then kind of fade away around midnight. I'll bring up one more graphic here, and this is the humidity tracker. This is the good news graphic right here. So it looks like we are in that comfortable zone through the extended outlook, where over the last week we've been up in that tropical area. So we've got some good stuff on the way. One more time, in case you've just been seeing me right here, we'll have our newest meteorologist, Chelsea Smith, slide in. And Chelsea, you will debut on television
On August 12th, I think.
August 12th, so as we get closer to mid-August. And you'll see Chelsea primarily on the weekends, scattered chances throughout the work week as well. So everybody say hi to Chelsea. I'm sure she'll be doing Facebook Lives and all that good stuff as well. Where can they follow you?
They can follow me on Facebook, Chelsea Smith, and if you just do Chelsea Smith WX, a little bit easier to find me. And then also on Twitter, same thing. It's where you can follow me out, and I'll be posting.
Chelsea Smith WX.
Yes.
All right, thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe out there in the leftover heat and any possible strong storm we might get tonight. Enjoy the cooler weather on the way. Have a great night, and we'll see you on WHS 11 News, the night team, at 11 o'clock.